Perfect Earth Podcast, episode 321, Lamar, Commando Ninja 2.
Well, Joe, we take a trip back to the 80s and a little bit of the 90s.
Yeah.
Um, Pretty much we took all of the movies that you can think of, Commando, Predator, pretty much anything with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Yep.
Rambo,
Van
um,
Damme.
Van Damme. We even got a little bit of Jurassic Park. We put it in a blender and we got Commando Ninja 2.
Yeah. Well, Lamar, let's get right into it. Our first category, what did we think of the story?
Commando Ninja John Hunter. He's trying to live a peaceful life. But one of his friends witnesses, and this is part of the movie's charm, the Viet Cong buying weapons from an old man in the country. And this is like huge because they fought in Vietnam before, and of course they fought in Commando Ninja 1,
Yep.
the Viet Cong. And so he goes to his friend, Commando Ninja Hunter, and says, "We got to stop this." And then when they get into it, when they get to the depths of this conspiracy, it's not just the Viet Cong. It's pretty much the Viet Cong, Russia, white supremacists. Who else was in it?
A reptilian? Well, half.
Half reptilian.
Yeah.
Yep, reptilians, and they have to fight this off for good old America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lamar, I will say this. To prepare for this, I watched part one. And I actually liked part one better, but this was a lot of fun.
Yes.
The only thing I think the problem for me, this was 2 hours and it didn't have to be. It was like really overstuffed, I felt.
Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't watch all of the first one.
Yeah.
Because when I started watching this, I was like 2 hours in it, in 28 minutes. What the? This should have been, it should have been an hour for the first one and then an hour and a half for the second.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah,
good.
that would have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what are you giving it for story?
I'll give it half a point.
Yep, half point for length. For our next category, Lamar's, what do we think of the characters?
All of them,
Well,
because you
Lamar
had
doesn't
them.
like a lot of characters in the movies.
I will say this though, they were at least interesting, but there was a lot of them. It was all the bad guys we talked about. It was Commando Ninja. It was his friend. What was the name of the young lady that was in Rambo
In
2,
In
Joe?
the actual Rambo,
Yeah.
I don't remember her name.
Well, that woman makes a return in this movie, Joe. And she has a little brother that helps him out. Oh, they have a pet. What's the raptor's name?
I don't remember the name of the
It's a
raptor.
baby raptor. So yeah, these characters, there was a lot of them, but it didn't overwhelm me. And I thought it was funny because all of these characters are basically a tribute to the 80s and the 80s movies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what this whole thing is all about, isn't it? So, no, it's fun characters, I guess. The I can't. They didn't really develop the characters from the first one or whatever. It's like the same thing. Whatever. Once again, I thought it was. I liked it better in the first one. Like all the characters. You had the one guy that's like he's racist, but for a reason, I guess. I don't know. They didn't explain.
Yeah, and
I don't
no.
know. But yeah, the characters were okay to me in this one. I'm gonna give it a half point.
Oh, I was gonna give it a one. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, our next category, Lamar, is the action.
This was straight up hokey tribute to 80s action.
Yeah.
Yes, they had digital muzzle flashes, but there were blood spatters, there was heads getting crushed in, there was decapitations. I mean, what else did we have? We had
Like
dinosaurs getting
fist through the
killed,
body.
fists through the
Like,
body, all that kind of stuff. This was pure, unadulterated, bloody good fun.
yeah. No, yeah, the action is great. It
Yes.
is. It's like they just took everything up a notch. Explosions, which I don't think were real, but it still
Oh,
look kind of
well.
fun. I think they even use like matte paintings to
Oh, yeah, they
and
did.
stuff like
Yes.
that to add. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I don't know. What do you give it
Hmm.
for action?
I gave it a one.
I agree. 1 point for action. Our next category, Lamar, is the parody tribute to the movies, I guess.
I think Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone and Jean-Claude Van Damme. and all the people that worked on Jurassic Park should just go come up to these people and give them a big hug because that's what this movie is,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah,
Yeah, the first one even had a Home Alone reference in the
it
first.
did. Yeah.
This one also, yeah, like you said, Arnold, all the Predator, the Commando,
Hmm.
freaking Total Recall, pretty much everything.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
And then the
definitely.
Rambo stuff. No, it was great. Like they took that aspect of it and they took it up a notch on this one, and that threw me for a loop when it was the Jurassic Park. So
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what was
random.
strange. Well, Joe. Well, what do we know? There might still be dinosaurs in
In
Vietnam.
Vietnam, yeah. For tribute, I'm gonna have to give it 1 point, Lamar.
Agreed. 1 point.
Well, our last category, Lamar, is the sequel potential. Should there be a third one of these?
Yes, shorter, please, for the love of God. It's like I don't know why they went that long.
Also, like in the way the first one ends, they go to the future and it's like Mad Max, and they never really did anything with that. And I thought maybe this one would start in the future, which it didn't. And I thought if you started in the future with Mad Max, you could tie that in with Terminator in the future and stuff. So my hope is that they make another one. They actually utilize the future stuff.
Writer director Benjamin Combs,
Yeah.
we got it. We
But
got
what
what you do
other
for the third one.
movies can they pay homage to if they do another one? I mean,
But
we
I think
mentioned
they did a lot of 80s stuff.
yeah,
They
they
need
did
to go to the
Highlander,
90s. Yeah, they need to go to the 90s. Maybe throw some Face Off in there.
Face
Throw
Off.
some what else? Oh,
Them
throw some Lethal Weapon in there. I know that was more
they
80s,
did
but
they quoted Lethal Weapon.
oh yeah,
He
they did
said they
quote, yeah.
said too old for this shit.
Yeah.
They did a True Lies reference,
True Lies.
so that's 90s. You know
90s.
what
I
they
don't
did?
know.
They need to do at least a scene where they're on a bus with a bomb.
Bus with a bump. Okay, we got some speed. Maybe throw in some Bad Boys. Throw in some what else? The Rock.
I
Throw in
mean, some Walker Texas Ranger.
that would be good. Yeah. So,
So yeah, I don't know. They did so much already. It's kind of hard, but yeah, I think I would love to see a sequel. Just 'cause it's just fun. It just has to be shorter, like you said.
mm-hmm.
So what are you giving it for sequel?
One,
I
one.
agree. 1 point. Well, Lamar, we've tallied the score, and this movie gets a 4.25 out of 5.
Just make it shorter, man.
Yeah.
That's all we ask. Yeah. Everything else was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
great. It's all
Yeah.
the stuff that we grew up with. So maybe the youngsters might not understand all the references, Lamar.
They're probably on TikTok or something. So they don't. Bleh. They
But
can
if
no. They'll probably see it. They'll be like, "Oh, that's a gift, right?" Yeah, yeah.
yeah, if you were a Ute in the 80s or the 90s, you will
Hmm.
definitely appreciate this movie.
Yeah.
Does that wrap it up then, Lamar?
Nice.
Peace.
Deuces.